Welcome to Arts and Crafts with Anush at Poquoson Public Library. Today we're going to be making paper flowers from discarded book pages. The materials we'll need for this project or these projects are discarded book pages, brads, pipe cleaner, scissors, paper, pencil and pen, and watercolors and glue. So the first kind, we take a page and fold it over in half, like this, and then open it up and fold to make two triangles, using that center fold as a guide. All right, we'll cut the excess from here off. Doesn't have to be a perfect cut because it's going to get trimmed again. Then we cut down the middle on that original fold, leaving us two squares. We'll need to have five squares in all, so we'd have to do this to a few more pages. In the interest of time, I've already taken and done this. What we'll be doing with these is making that triangle, folding it again, and one more time, so 3 folds. And then we're going to cut it in the top of it in a petal shape. Like that. So it'll sort of look like a heart when we're done. We're going to do the same thing with these other sheets of paper. One fold and another fold. And we're going to use this as the template, like that, to cut around that edge again so that we have the same size. It's important to have them be the same size because that makes the flower more even. So we'll be doing this with all these recut in order to make, let's see, 1, 2, enough that when we finish, we're able to have one with 8 petals. We'll open this up and cut one of these petals out so that we have a single and one with 7. We would do another one so that we have, let's do this real quick. And you get the idea, we'll be cutting petals down so that we'll be able to have decreasing numbers as we go. Okay, this one I'm going to cut 2 petals out of so that I have 6 petals and 2. All right, so I'm going to do another one that will give me 5 and 3, and another one that would give me 4, 2 of 4, but I only need 1, so I would discard the other. In the interest of time, I'm going to show you the ones that I have. So there's that 8, and one with 7, one with 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's see if we can see them all. All right, the 8 petal we're going to leave alone. The 7 petal, we're going to apply some glue. So it's that quick dry glue to one of these interior parts, and place this over top to create almost a cone with the petals. We do the same with the 6 and the 5 and so on. The only one that's a little tricky is doing the single petal, and that I like to wrap around a pencil and get just that edge free that I can put some glue on and close it up and hold it a minute so it'll dry. So I'll have all those petals And lo and behold, this is what it looks like when they're dry. So those are already done and dried, so we'll be ready. The next thing we would need would be the pipe cleaner. And we'll make a little crook in this at the top and thread on the single petal piece. And that little hole at the bottom goes through. You can use scissors to cut a hole at the bottom if you like, or you can use the pipe cleaner to just push a hole through. We'll do all of these up here, all together. And I'll just put these on and send them all up together. There we go. Oh, so pretty, but we have one more, the one that still has 8 whole petals. We're going to take the glue, put a little bit at the base of what we already have on the pipe cleaner and on the paper, so that the 8th one will stick to it and hold it all together. So now you could make a few of these and give somebody a bouquet. The other kind, the more colorful one, still starts with paper. It's one sheet with the watercolors, and with these you're going to make 7 circles on the paper. Woo, that's bright. And you want them of different sizes too, and different depths of color. I make this the really big one. Okay, and so on down in size until you get down here and do just one little one. So you can make 3 on each side and fill those in and let them dry. And once they're dry, lo and behold, this is what it looks like. So then we start cutting them out. And they don't have to be perfect, regular circles. They just need to have some of the color on them. But you want to make some circles larger and some smaller, and you end up with this. So you have a whole stack of them in different sizes. And you want to put about the center part of all of them together. Take that pen and poke a hole in the middle. And if you like, you can also do a little bit of circle drawings on these papers for a little more depth. Once you've got that hole, that's where you take the brad and push it through, and take that stem. Uh-oh, I ran out of stems. We'll do this one. So you take this and do the stem, the base just around it, and open it up and have a 2-stemmed one, or 2-flower stem, and the brad will hold it in place so that it looks like this, and you can fluff it up a little bit so that it's not so skinny, and you have a flower, a 2-ended. So I hope you enjoy learning how to make these flowers. Thank you for joining us.